Microsoft has laid off around 1900 Activision Blizzard employees. What does this mean for the Overwatch team? That's what I'm going to be talking about, as well as a notable standout. Hi everyone, my name is Abby, and as you know, this is an Overwatch channel. And a majority of the videos have been, me criticizing Overwatch just because I've adored this game to death. I've been playing it since the beta all the way till now, all these years later. And there's so much good to talk about. I even did a video a while back where I talked about what do you love about Overwatch, and I highlighted how I really appreciated the work of a lot of these different team members that have added so much life to the interactions between characters, to the just the world. The world is so memorable that you remember these maps like unlike any other game. The sound design and the character looks and the feel of these games, like it is absolutely wonderful. And unfortunately, the Overwatch team was also affected by this, and we've lost a lot of good people today. We've definitely lost a lot of people that helped contribute to making Overwatch what it is. And, for the future of this game, well, we don't know how it's going to look like, but if we see cracks in the shield, if we see Overwatch going all over the place in the next few months and it feels like everything is just so lost, well, we know what's going on, that the upper management is just off their rockers. But I'm not going to talk about that this video. When the time comes, we will see. For now, I want to show you guys a couple of screenshots. On your screen right now, you're going to be seeing a lot of different tweets from Overwatch members, Overwatch team members that worked on this game. And of course, it's really depressing to see all of this. And an argument could have been made that none of them actually deserve this, because finally, as they exited the Bobby Kotick era of Blizzard, with Microsoft, acquiring them, the idea was that they would be able to showcase their full potential. And now a lot of these people who were there on work visas, who were there trying to do their best to now make Overwatch and the best game that it could have been a reality, they have been let go of. And a notable standout that has also been let go of is Gavin, who is the lead narrative designer slash writer behind Overwatch. If you guys don't know, Gavin has worked pretty closely with Michael Chu over the years before he took on the lead writing role. There are some things in the stories and ideas of his that I don't necessarily agree with, but I always respected the man's work and the life that he brought onto the team. It is very depressing to see what is happening, but what can you do? Unfortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. This is how the business world is. One moment you're in a job, next moment you're out. I've been there myself. That's kind of what I've been going through recently myself. So this type of news hits a little bit close to home. All I can say is that, I am worried for the future of Overwatch now. I hope that something can be done in order to help it out, and the game doesn't fall apart, because the least that we can do for this game is honor the work of the people that made it what it is. People like Gavin, Angela, Ryan, Joshi, Matthias, Megan, like these are the people that gave us this beautiful game, and they won't be around to help watch it grow, to see their child grow up into something big, especially now that the chains were off, that Bobby Kotick wasn't going to hold back. I don't know what this means for the future of Overwatch, so we can discuss about it in the comment sections down below. And for what it's worth, I'm going to read out the article now that details everything in a more, detailed manner. The notable standout over here is that the really cool looking survival RPG game that Blizzard was working on has been cancelled after 5 years of development, even though 10 months ago there was an article that said that that game was nearing completion. Why would you cancel a project like that if it was nearing completion, Microsoft? It's an incredibly ridiculous thing to do, but it is what it is. Anyways, here's the article. So I'm going to read the article now and I'll display it on your screen. This is from theverge.com and it's written by Tom Warren, who is a senior editor covering the Microsoft situation right now. So Microsoft lays off 1,900 Activision Blizzard and Xbox employees. Blizzard president Mike Ibarra also has decided to leave, and Blizzard's survival game has been cancelled. 1,900 employees at Activision Blizz and Xbox this week have been laid off. While Microsoft is primarily laying off roles at Activision Blizzard, some Xbox and ZeniMax employees have also been impacted by the cuts. The cuts work out to roughly 8% of the overall Microsoft gaming division that stands at around 22,000 employees in total. I think I got the number right. The Verge has obtained an internal memo from Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer that confirms these layoffs. So this is the memo that Phil Spencer, CEO, has said, and he says it has been a little over 3 months since the Activision Blizzard and King teams joined Microsoft. As we move forward in 2024, the leadership of Microsoft Gaming and Activision Blizzard is committed to aligning on a strategy and an execution plan with a sustainable cost structure that will support the whole of our growing business. Together, we've set priorities and identifies areas of overlap and ensured that we're all aligned on the best opportunities for growth. As part of this process, we have made painful decisions to reduce the size of our gaming workforce by approximately 1,900 roles out of the 22,000 people on our team. The gaming leadership team and I are committed to navigating this process as thoughtfully as possible. The people who are impacted by these reductions have all played an important part in the success of their respective teams, and they should be proud of everything they've accomplished. We are grateful for all of the creativity, passion, and dedication they've brought to our games, our players, and our colleagues. We will be providing our full support to those impacted during the transition, including severance benefits informed by local employment laws. Those whose roles will be impacted will be notified, and we ask that you please treat your departing colleagues with respect and compassion that is consistent within our values. Looking ahead, we'll continue to invest in areas that will grow our business and support our strategy of bringing more games to more players around the world. Although this is a difficult moment for our team, I'm confident as ever in your ability to create and nurture the games, stories, and worlds that have bring players together. So that is what Phil Spencer had to say. And now down here, the article goes on and says, alongside the layoffs, Blizzard's president Mike Ibarra has decided to leave the company. And Mike Ibarra has said, as many of you know, Mike's well, no, sorry. Um, this is a statement from somebody somebody within Blizzard. I'm just gonna skip over it. Gonna skip over some things here. They're practically boring, but the idea stays the same. If you guys want to read the article, I will leave it in the description box down below. But the main thing to take away from all of this is one thing, is potentially there is a very big shakeup coming towards Overwatch's direction. This is for sure. We don't know what the new team members, what their vision is going to be, what they are going to do. But if I've had to guess why Blizzard has laid off as many employees, sorry, not Blizzard, excuse me, Microsoft has laid off as many employees, is that they really want to shake up the state of the Blizzard games. And they want them to be much better. Now, in my personal opinion, I do think that there could have been alternative ways to be able to do this by providing employee training programs, by having deep and discussive meetings where they would discuss alternative plans to help improve the Overwatch ecosystem, for the overall business and help Overwatch grow to become even bigger than before. I do think that the decision that has been taken is obviously an extreme, and it sucks for everybody involved. And for what it's worth, there's many different ways and different perspectives to look at all of this and think about the future of Overwatch, that, well, this might be good, well, this might be bad. Regardless, it is a sad time for the game, especially since we're heading into Season 9, which is supposed to be the big PvP revamp from the competitive system to a systematic rework towards balance. None of this is going to be easy for the team as well, so I implore everybody that'll be interacting on Twitter, on YouTube, and everything, let's be thoughtful and keep these people in our mind. I've always appreciated any of their work. Yeah, sure, most of my videos have been me complaining about the state of balance and things like that, but that's just me being silly about the state of balance. Come on, right? It's at the end of the day, I love the game. I love the people that worked on it. I respect the people that worked on it, and obviously, I can agree in certain exaggerated ways for content and entertainment on YouTube, and I hope you guys are able to understand that that is what it is at the end of the day on YouTube. It's content, right? Regardless, my heart goes out to everybody affected, and I just hope that the future for Overwatch is bright, regardless of what is going to happen, regardless of what Microsoft is going to do. At the end of the day, I don't want the work of all those people that made Overwatch what it is to go to waste. So, while a survival game has been cancelled on the side that never saw light of day, I sincerely hope that Overwatch in the process doesn't get left in the garbage bin. That's going to be it for today's video. If you guys want to support the channel, subscribe and like, helps with the algorithm. If you want to support me financially, super chat down below. and have a good day and take care.